Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Monica Love. So I've decided to do all signs reading for all signs. This is going to be a pick a card reading. I'm going to be doing this reading basically to give you an idea of the things that you need to know. It could be about love, it could be about your finances, it could be about your career, it could be about your family. Really, they're general messages. Okay, so I specifically was inspired to do this reading because we are going to be seeing the planet Saturn move into the sign of Aquarius, and I feel like there's a lot of things that are going on, especially with the whole coronavirus thing and all of this stuff. Okay, so I feel like this reading, depending on which pile you pick, there will be a message in here for you, okay, when it comes to your personal life and the transition and the changes that are taking place when Saturn moves into the sign of Aquarius at the end of the month. So Saturn is moving into the sign of Aquarius at the end of the month, and it's going to stay there, I believe, until May, okay? It's important to look at the dates to see when this is occurring, but we are going to get a sneak peek into the things that are going to take place into the future, okay? And I also feel like astrologically, there's a lot of changes happening with Jupiter in the sign of Capricorn right now, and the South Node being there, okay? The South Node is all about the karma that has been taking place in Capricorn, the sign of Capricorn, and a lot of things are coming to light right now. So this reading, pick a card reading, is mainly for those of you who may feel lost. You may feel like you need answers to certain questions. I highly recommend that you focus your energy on one of the three decks here. Think about your question, think about your concerns, put your concerns into the cards, and really, feel like you're looking for an answer, and the answers will come out for you, okay? So I'm going to explain the decks to you. So we have the first deck, which is the blue jar here with the blue stars, the jar with the blue stars in it, okay? This is going to be deck number 1, which is the Rider-Wise Spirit Tarot. Okay. Radiant Wise Spirit, excuse me. Okay. Then we have the second pick a card, which is the pink stars in the bottle. And this is going to be the Rider Tarot, the traditional Rider Tarot deck. All right. And then we have Tarot deck 3, which is the yellow. Okay, the yellow stars. And this is going to be the Modern Witch Tarot deck that I'm using for number 3. Okay, so I'm going to be shuffling the cards. I'm going to be doing the traditional way that I read the tarot, laying them out. And I'm also going to be choosing the house cards. And the house cards are... These cards are going to be focused on primarily on the area in which this is going to affect you, okay? So depending on which deck you choose, I'm going to be choosing one of the house cards, and this is going to relate to a certain area in your astrology chart. I'm going to explain what the areas mean for you so that you can relate it to your situation, okay? So let's get started with the first deck. All right, we're going to put the other decks to the side. All right, so let's focus on this first one. All right, so before we do that, let's choose a house card for you. Okay, so this is going to be for deck number 1. Which astrological house for deck number 1 is going to be affected the most? Let's see which one's going to be affected the most for you. This one is calling out to me. Okay, so the 7th house. Okay, so if you chose deck number 1, your 7th house will be affected the most by this Saturn transit that's taking place, the energies that are moving, and what you need to know from now until May. So this is going to be, I'm probably going to title this video from March 2020 until like March 2023 or something like that. I'll put something like that in the title. But nonetheless, this is your 7th house is about partnerships, okay? It's about business relationships as well too. It says this area of your life is about long-term significant partner, romantic and business or family. Okay? So this is how this could be affecting you. All right, so let's get started with your reading and see what's going on for pile number 1 when it comes to love, romance, business, and what you need to know. All right, let's take a look at what's going on. What does pile number 1 need to know from now until the rest of the year when it comes to Saturn moving into Aquarius? What does this group need to know? Important things that they need to know right now. Okay. Okay, so you have the Page of Pentacles here in reverse. All right. Page of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not so much concerned with the reverse cards than I am with the message, okay? The message to me is more important because this is a predictive reading, okay? And in predictive readings for me on my channel, I'm not focused on past energy. I'm more focused on what's coming in the future, okay? Okay, so you have the Page of Pentacles, okay? Whether I read it reversed or upright, doesn't matter in this case. But this is about somebody here who is embarking on starting something new. You could be a student. You could be starting a new business. You could be just basically learning something to do with your finances, okay? Trying to establish yourself in a business. Trying to maybe start a new relationship, okay? Some of you are starting your first most serious relationship this year. And it could be with a Taurus, okay? Or it could be a fire sign as well too. Or an air sign. Okay, so this is about starting a partnership because we are dealing with the 7th house in astrology. Okay. All right, so one of the things that jumps out at me the most for those of you who've picked pile number 1, you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm really picking up on that. Some of you are an Aquarius, Capricorn, as well as strongly here Taurus. Very strong. And even if that's not your sign, I feel like that could be in your chart. Those could be very prominent signs within your chart, okay? I strongly feel pile number 1, you are trying to build stability within yourself, okay? I feel like you may be wanting to build some sort of foundation for yourself. And some of you are just starting to do this, or you're seeing yourself in this light where it's like you want to start something and you know you're going to be successful in it, but you're going to have to go through the process. Okay, so you will be between now and the time that Saturn enters Aquarius and then moves back into Capricorn and then back into Aquarius, you're going to be learning how to build this stability, okay? I feel for some of you, there could have been some sort of issues that happened in the past, okay, that really took a large toll on you, okay? It could have affected your your confidence. It could have affected your ability to work, your ability to just be yourself, okay? And a lot of you, after this past event, it could have been in a relationship that you started maybe last year, or maybe you started it this year, but I feel like there was some sort of catastrophic situation that really just took a huge toll on you with the Five of Cups here in reverse, okay? Could have been with a fire sign. It really affected you, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. But nonetheless, this has really affected you. Some of you, it's even affected your ability to work, your ability to feel confident. But I also feel like this energy that you're experiencing right now is something that is going to propel you forward, okay? It's going to give you the strength and ability to create some sort of stability in your life. I strongly feel, pile number one, whatever happened to you in the past, if it was pertaining to a job or love or whatever it was that really affected your spirit, I feel like that is your stepping ground. And what do I mean by that? I mean that whatever currently happened to you in your life was something that was testing you to make you into a better person, okay? I feel like for some of you, there's going to be, like this year when Saturn moves signs, I feel like it's going to be preparing you for this major change, okay? There's going to be a major change that is happening for you in your love life, okay? In your relationships, okay? How you deal with people in your relationships, how you start connections, how you connect with other people. And I think there's a deep desire for, within many of you, that you want something stable, you want something solid, you're looking for your better half, okay? I strongly feel this. I strongly feel that you're so not interested in being with somebody, just to be with someone. You really want to be with someone who you can connect with on a deep level, and you're looking for somebody who is going to make themselves somebody who's going to be decisive about you, somebody who's actually going to go and take the risk to be with you, okay? And I feel strongly that this is what you're going to be working on when Saturn moves into the sign of Aquarius. I feel like many of you don't want to fight. You don't want to go through like this battle or go through this like feeling that you have to fight for love. I feel like you want it to just show up to you. And I feel like after all of this, this whole situation that's taken place for many of you, that is going to change. There's a lot of hope in this situation with the Star card here. You could be meeting an Aquarius person, somebody who's very focused and very inspirational, okay? One of the things that you have to be careful of, group number one, is holding yourself back. Some of you guard yourself too much. Some of you don't give people the opportunity because a lot of you in the past, I feel you were in this like battle mode. Like you needed to protect yourself. You needed to win at all costs. You needed to essentially protect yourself. I'm getting a strong energy of like needing to protect yourself because of things that have happened in the past, okay? A lot of you, I feel like in the past, in your past relationships or with somebody in particular, there could have been some sort of like, there could have been some sort of like mistrust in the past with somebody, like, and this person could have hurt you really badly, and this has stopped you from finding new love, okay? This is why the Ace of Cups here is in reverse. It's been very difficult for many of you to find love because of the things that have happened to you in the past, but I feel like there's going to be a point this year, specifically, it could be in May, or even like in April. I feel like you're going to come to this realization with the Four of Swords here, and you're going to realize all of the things that you've went through, and you're going to start thinking about ways and things that you could do in order to help yourself get to this positive energy of being connected to the person that you're meant to connect with. I see, in the near future for you, I see somebody who's going to be stable. Somebody could be a Capricorn. It could also be a Taurus. I'm seeing water energy as well too, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I feel like, when you make the decision to let your guard down, because many of you had this guard up, okay? And I feel like you're realizing that by not having this guard up, you're gonna create this open energy for something new and better to come in for you. And I feel like whatever's coming in for you, it's gonna be somebody that really compliments you, okay? for many of you, you're working on yourself right now. You're working on developing maybe a business, or you're developing your education. Some of you are students. Like, you're working on yourself because you know that in by working on yourself and working on developing yourself, you will be able to attract somebody equal and equivalent to you. And if that's the way you've been thinking, that's very positive, because I feel like that inspiration that you're receiving, you're thinking about that. You're thinking about all the possibilities. I feel like a lot of you have went from being in this negative mind frame to this realizing that your thoughts really create the stability that you want in your life. It really starts off with you and who you are. And I feel like this has been your main focus. Your main focus has been about bringing stability within your partnerships, within your connections, even to yourself. Like, this is about connecting with yourself, because again, a lot of you lost confidence. You lost confidence within yourself. You lost confidence within people, even in relationships, because past people have let you down. And it's not only like in relationships that people have let you down. I feel like your family may have let you down, or, people that made promises to you, friends, people in your workplace maybe have let you down. And it's like, now you really want to focus on coming into your power with this Queen of Pentacles. And I definitely see it being possible with the Star card here. However, opening yourself up and being open to new experiences is something that is going to be challenging for you, okay? And you could work on that by being a little bit more open, okay? The good news here that I see for you is you have the Hierophant, which means there's a solid commitment. Some of you are dealing with somebody right now that you may be living with this person, or you may be dating this person, but you haven't gotten a solid commitment from this person, or there's a little bit of a disconnect between you and this person. But I see that this relationship, if you are in a relationship now, I see it moving positively into a solid commitment. I see you and this person coming to terms with the fact that you and this person really like each other and are connected. Some of you could be at a distance from this person, or you could be in different countries or different places from this person, but I feel like this person is eventually going to come towards you, or you're going to come towards this person. I also feel like there's some sort of anxiety between you and this person, like this person's a little bit worried that they'll never be with you, or vice versa. But I feel like in the end, you and this person are going to be together, and you will have a solid commitment with this person. I feel like many of you right now, you could be in a very dark place right now in your life, and you're in this area, in this place where you're healing, like you've healed, but you're still healing from a situation from the past. And I feel like once you start working on yourself, which is I see that you're going to be working on yourself a lot. This is when things are going to change for you, okay? Particularly when Saturn moves into an Aquarius after May, okay? So it's moving in briefly for a short period of time, and then it's going to go back into Capricorn, okay? So as much as you want to start this right now, this new partnership, this new relationship, maybe even marriage, for some of you it could turn into marriage. I feel like you're going to need to take your time in this situation, okay? Because for some of you, the timing has to be there. The timing, it's all about timing in this situation, okay? King of Swords here and the Lovers. Yeah, so there's a lack of clarity when it comes to a partnership, okay? And I feel like this is going to get resolved in a matter of time, okay? Some of you are dealing with a Gemini, or you could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Aquarius is really strong here. All right, let's see what else we have for you for pile number 1. Three important messages for pile number 1, please. Wow. Okay, so wow. Okay. So the very important message for you, pile number 1, is the Tower card. Some of you are still holding on to something that happened to you in the past, okay? This is something that you've held on for a long time. Some of you have held on to this experience for 4 months, 4 years, 4 weeks. This energy is something that you are still getting over this situation, but the universe is trying to tell me, the messages from above are trying to tell me that you have the World card here, the Death card, and the 6 of Swords. These are all cards about endings and things you moving away from a situation. So there's a heavy cycle that ended for many of you. Could have been with a karmic partner. Some of you are still trying to end this situation, or you could be ending this situation in the next coming months. I strongly, strongly, strongly feel like this is a chapter that is going to be closing out for you. If it hasn't closed out for you already, I strongly feel like this is closing out for you. And I really, really strongly feel like if you haven't moved away from this situation, this could be your confirmation that it is okay to move away from this person. If it was a Scorpio in your past that you're moving away from, if it was an Aquarius, a Taurus, or a Leo, this could be in regards to actually moving away from something that was not benefiting you, okay? Something that was not supporting your development, was not supporting your growth. I feel like there's something better coming for you, pile number one. And if you are wondering who this person is, I feel like this person is somebody, they could be an earth sign. There's somebody who's stable. I feel like the person that you were dealing with in the past was not stable. They were not giving you the emotional love and support that you needed or wanted or required. And I feel like now that is going to be changing for you. This is very positive because there's a cycle that's ending for you, and the cycle that's ending for you is critical in your self-development, in your ability to find love and to be loved. Let's pull an angel card for you. Let's see what angel is going to be surrounding you during this transformation. This angel, this transformation for pile number one, please. That one jumped. Okay, so it says open your heart. So this is about this new person that's coming in, because the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups is in reverse. So there's new love available to you, pile number one. It's just about opening your heart. And the other thing too, I notice in this reading, you have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is someone who is closed off from love. They're protecting themselves. Okay, the two swords are across this person's heart. This angel's message to you, group pile number one, is open your heart. And it says, thank you for removing the barriers around my heart. Okay. So this is what you're going to be working on, pile number one. This is such a beautiful reading. I really hope that you got the messages that you needed from this reading. Okay. All right. So let's move on to pile number. Let's move on to pile number 2. Okay, so I'm just going to write down the numbers so that we can stay on point here. Okay, so let's get started with pile number 2. Okay, so we're going to put the House of Cards back in, and we're going to see what comes up for pile number 2. So this is pile number 2, the Rider Tarot deck. Okay, and this is the pink stars. Okay. Okay, so pile number 2, what's going on with pile number 2? Let's see what the House card message, how is this going to affect you? How is this going to affect you, this change that's happening in Saturn into the sign of Aquarius, this huge cycle that's ending? How is this going to affect the group number 2, please? How is this going to affect group number 2? Okay, this one's calling the 6th house. So this is, the 6th house is about like your everyday life, okay? It's about your health. The 6th house rules Virgo, okay? So you could be a Virgo. You could have a lot of planets in your 6th house. You could be having your perfection in your 6th house. If you don't know what perfections are, you can look up what a perfection is and find out where your perfection's happening in your chart. But nonetheless, it says the work, health, and duty area of your life. So this is your day-to-day. This is like what you eat, how you live your life. All of this stuff this is how it's going to be affecting you on your day-to-day life. Some of you, this could affect your career, your job. Okay. All right, group number 1. So let's get started with your reading. Okay. Group number 2. How is this Saturn in Aquarius transit transformation going to affect pile number 2? What do they need to know? Important messages. Group 2 needs to know. Important messages group 2 needs to know. Oh, wow. Okay. That flew out. Let's use that card. Okay, King of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay, so pile number 2, you have the Magician card here in reverse. Under that, you have the Four of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so like I said about like the reverse cards, I'm not going to be too focused on the reverse cards because this is a predictive reading. However, I will mention it if I feel like it needs to be mentioned. Okay. Yeah. So at the root of your reading, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Page of Wands here in reverse, you have the Ace of Swords. I'm really picking up for group number 2, your energy that I'm picking up here is a change in the way you deal with people, a change in the way you connect with people. The things that you accept in your life, I feel like are going to be changing. For many of you, I feel like if you pick pile number 2, I feel like you're going to be focused on building your standards, building your expectations when it comes to other people. You have very, very, very interesting cards when it comes to love. Okay, I do see love being definitely a focus here for group number 2, as much as your day-to-day life is. Okay, I'm also picking up for those of you who pick number 2, I feel like you do better when you have someone to love. And I don't mean you need to have a partner. I just feel like you work better. You have a happier life when you have somebody maybe to come home to, or somebody that you can call, somebody that you could be connected with. I feel like you are your best self when you have love in your life, okay? This is going to be something that you may not be 100% focused on. You may be more focused on your career and your day-to-day life and your health. But I feel like love is going to pop up for you when you least expect it, okay? Or if you're dealing with somebody now, I feel like you're going to get clarity from this person about what it is that they want, okay? Because some of you are dealing with somebody, and I feel for a small percentage of you, there could be somebody that you decide to reconnect with. Okay, and they may come back to you and they may apologize. They may come back to you to clear the air. But for some of you, you may choose to block this person or not connect with this person from the past because you are I feel like you all know that you're ready for this new cycle, okay? You've been preparing for this new cycle. I feel like you have had things happen in your life currently that have pushed you to this new level within yourself. So I feel like a lot of you are not the same person as you used to be in the past. And this person, there could be a person from your past that comes back around and tries to offer you what they offered you in the past. But for some of you, you're like, no, I'm not going to be accepting this past offer or what you were offering me from the past, because I know who I am. I have clarity within myself. I know what I want. Okay. And this person from the past, I feel like they could be coming back and they could be like offering you something like maybe an apology, or like they may be, wanting to connect with you and move into a new direction. But for some of you, you may be deciding not to move forward with this person also, because I feel like this person, and I feel for some of you, like if you pick number 2, there's a past person that's maybe on your mind, okay, or they're on your mind and you're very connected to this person, okay, but there was something that happened between you and this person that you had to walk away from them. You had to leave them. You had to close the cycle, because there could have been some sort of manipulation with this Magician card in reverse. And I feel like this situation that happened to you, group number 2, I feel like it's made you grow into this new person. It made you grow into the King of Pentacles. It taught you that you need to be stable in yourself, because sometimes you can't rely on other people. You can't rely on other people to give you the love that you need to give to yourself. So I really feel like for many of you, if you haven't done this already, you could be working on your health, working on bettering yourself, maybe, you know, doing yoga classes, taking yoga, or just like working on yourself. Working on yourself is going to be really crucial in this time, when Saturn enters Aquarius, okay? So you're going to be pushed into this new direction to create stability for yourself. But the warning here is that somebody will come back from your past, even though this cycle has ended. I feel like this cycle has ended a long time ago for you and this person, and I think that they know that and you know that. But this person still holds on to you, okay? Or you still hold on to them. And for some of you, like you've chosen not to communicate with this person. You've chosen not to maybe reach out to this person from the past, but they still do linger in your mind. And for some of you, for a small percentage of you, you want clarity from this person. Like they either haven't given you clarity yet, but I feel like they will come and give you clarity during this new transit and new cycle. So if they haven't reached out to you, I feel like this person will reach out to you, because for many of you, there was anxiety connected to this person. And yeah, so this anxiety, this fear that you have surrounding this person is probably one of the reasons why you've walked away from this person, because they were not stable. And some of you were dealing with someone who is younger than you and just immature in general. So this Ace of Cups here is telling me, which is at the center of your reading, it's telling me that there is going to be new love for you. You will get clarity on a situation from the past, particularly. And for some of you, this person could just be coming around to give you that clarity. It doesn't necessarily mean that you and this person are going to start a relationship again. I just strongly feel like you're going to be focused on clearing the air with somebody, okay? And this is the reason why this has to happen, if it hasn't already happened for you, I strongly feel like this needs to happen because of your health, okay? Some of you have anxiety because of this person from the past. This person may have left you without clarity. Some of you are ghosted by this person. Some of you were dealing with somebody who just completely let you go and you don't know why this happened, okay? I feel like you're going to get clarity from this person at some point. And if it's not physical clarity, it could be clarity, you know, in a different realm, okay? If you're a spiritual person, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Okay, but there is clarity, major clarity is coming to you. Major clarity is coming to you about who you are in this world. Why you're here, what your purpose is. Why are you here? What's your purpose? What are the things that you want to establish in this lifetime? This is a major transformation for group number 2, okay? And it also deals a lot with the past and letting go of the past and not letting the past determine your future, because a lot of you in the past, I feel like you're letting this go as time goes on, but a lot of you are holding yourself back. A lot of you were holding yourself back from finding new love. A lot of you were holding yourself back because of anxiety. A lot of you were holding yourself back because you didn't have the means or the financial resources to find love, okay? But by putting your focus on this King of Pentacles, which is your energy, I feel like many of you are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that are watching this. You could also be an air sign. I'm picking up air sign very strongly here. And water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm really strongly feeling like you have learned in this past cycle that you building your own confidence and your own stability within yourself, okay? It could be material wealth, it could be emotional wealth, it could be spiritual wealth. There's something within yourself that you're building, okay? And this is something that you're going to do every single day. It's not just going to be, you do it for 1 week and you're good. No, this is something that, for some of you, you're going to be brushing your teeth, regularly. You're going to be, eating more healthy. You're going to be, saving more. Like, you're going to be doing something that requires you every single day in your life that is going to turn you into this King of Pentacles. That's going to turn you into the strong, solid person. And that when the new love comes in, which is this Ace of Cups, that's going to be basically handed to you, the clarity is going to be there. This person is going to be your equal. They're going to be a little bit different from you, but there's somebody who you don't see this person. You may not know this person, or you may have already met this person, but I feel for many of you, you haven't met this person yet. And you're kind of waiting, and some of you feel like you're waiting in vain. Some of you are like, well, I've been waiting, but the waiting time that you're going through is the time that you're supposed to be developing yourself. So again, anything related to your 6th house, so your work life, is, do you have a stable job? If you don't, that could be something you're working on. Your health, that could be something you're working on. Your duty in your life, your responsibilities, all of these things need to be organized. Your home should be organized. Like, your home should be a place where it's inviting. If you want to attract a new partner or a new person in your life, which I strongly feel like this group number 2 wants that and is trying to manifest that, you really need to work on yourself. This is what this reading is telling me strongly, okay? So let's pick 3 more cards to see what else it is that we need to know for group number 2. Okay, then we're going to pick your angel card. Your angel card is going to be really important as well too. Okay, so what else does group number 2 need to know? High Priestess, Justice card, and the Page of Swords. So like I said, there is somebody from your past that's going to be watching you, that's going to be looking at you, that's going to be spying on you. But I also strongly feel, this is a very specific message, group number 2, listen, I strongly feel like there's someone from your past that is realizing that maybe something happened between you and this person, and there was a lack of balance between you and this person, okay? There was a lack of justice. I feel like because the Justice card is here, it's reassuring me that there's justice going to be served in a situation that you were in, okay? If you were in a situation that wasn't balanced, a situation that maybe it didn't work out in your favor, okay? I feel like for some of you, you're letting something go, okay? You could be letting go of a relationship, a marriage, whatever it is. This person, I strongly feel like they're going to come back to you and bring some sort of balance, or they're trying to communicate to you how they can bring back balance to this situation, okay? There was definitely a situation, and for some of you, you stayed quiet about this situation. Maybe you haven't communicated with this person, or maybe you have just been using your intuition and you kind of know or see that this energy is going to be coming towards you. But it is energy that's coming towards you where there's going to be balance, okay? The Justice card here in this situation with the Page of Swords is communicating and telling me that there was a lack of balance somewhere. There was a lack of some sort of connection, okay? Spiritually, if you're a spiritual person and you're in group number 2, I feel like you know that this justice is going to come to you, okay? And it's going to come to you when you're not thinking about it. It's going to come to you when you're focused on yourself, the sixth house, which is your day-to-day activities, your work, your health, all of these things. Once you turn inward into yourself, that's when the balance is going to come in with the Justice card, okay? But there is somebody strongly, I feel here, it could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, that is looking at the fact that maybe they didn't treat you right, okay? And if they didn't treat you right, you could have stayed silent about the situation, but all the energy here, I feel like in the divine timing, I don't know why I'm picking up divine timing, that's when the justice is going to be served. There's some sort of justice in a situation that is going to be served. Let me just clarify the Justice card for group number 2. Okay, Justice card. So there's the Page of Swords again. It came out twice. So somebody is like either watching you since you left a situation or vice versa, but somebody here is expecting some sort of clarity or communication in order for them to start a new cycle, okay? So the bottom of this deck here, you have the World card. So group number 2, I feel for some of you, there could be some sort of unfinished business with somebody from your past. It could have been a person that manipulated you from the past, but I feel like once there is clarity about this, you're going to get some sort of news from this person. It could be the person that you walked away from in the past. I feel like once you get this clarity and you get this justice or judgment in your favor, that's when you're going to be able to start this new beginning, okay? So there is a brand new beginning happening for those of you who picked group number 2, and it's going to be a new beginning in love. Look at how the Ace of Cups is hidden underneath all of these cards at the bottom, okay? So this is a new beginning in love. However, you are going to still be clearing the air with somebody from your past, because many of you have held on to this, okay? You've held on to this, or somebody from your past has been holding on to you and your energy. And for many of you, you're dealing with somebody who's very karmic. You're dealing with somebody who, you know, you could have let go of this person in the physical. Maybe you're not with this person or you're separated from this person, but they still energetically hold on to you, okay? This is why the Four of Pentacles is here. This person energetically still holds on to you. You're coming in as the King of Pentacles. So this is unfinished business for many of you, but I feel like by you turning inward and working on yourself, that is when you're going to get the justice you need. And this person is going to communicate. They're going to say something to you, or that you're going to get a message from this person, because I feel like this person feels a little bit guilty because of how things maybe ended with you and them. Okay, so this is what I have for group number 2. We're going to write down the time slots so that we can refer to them later. Okay. Oh, and before I actually let group number 2 go, I need to give you your angel card. What angel is going to be surrounding you during this transformation? What angel is going to be surrounding you? What message do we have from your angel? Okay, I feel like this is it. Okay, so you got Peaceful Warrior. So this is about you being a warrior after something that you went through, okay? This is about you becoming strong within yourself, okay? You are a warrior. And I feel like this angel, it says, thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. So this is about you becoming more peaceful. Again, something in your past may have affected your health. It could have created a lot of anxiety for you, but this energy is going to be helping you heal, and it's also going to be giving you the ability to become a warrior. So not only are you at peace, but you're also learning how to be strong within yourself, okay? This is the energy that is going to be helping you along this transformation. Very beautiful reading, group number 2. All right. So I hope you got some important messages from that. Okay. Let's get started with pile number 3. Okay, so if you picked pile number 3, pile number 3 is the Modern Witch Tarot deck by Lisa. We're going to be focusing on your house card. Okay. So let's see pile number 3. How is this going to affect you astrologically? How is this going to affect pile number 3, group number 3? Okay, the 9th house. So the 9th house deals with broadening your horizons. It talks about education. It talks about spirituality. It talks about long journeys. It talks about travel. This is a very like spiritual card, okay? It deals with the sign of Sagittarius, so some of you could be Sagittarians. This is about broadening your horizons. It's talking about learning things. It's talking about expanding your horizons, okay? Expanding things in your life. So the question becomes here, if you chose group number 3, what are you expanding in your life? What are you creating more of? Okay, are you creating more abundance for yourself? Are you creating more anxiety for yourself? What are you creating? This is about you creating something, okay? So this is those of you who picked the color yellow. All right, let's get started with your reading, group number 3. Now these are new cards, so it's kind of hard for me to shuffle them. So just bear with me. Let's see if I can shuffle them from the side. Let's see if we can. I'll just shuffle them like this. All right. So group number 3, what's going on with group number 3? How is this transformation going to affect group number 3 with Saturn moving into Aquarius, long-term, short-term, long-term? What does group number 3 need to know? What does group number 3 need to know? What does group number 3 need to know? Okay, group number 3. Okay, so like I said with the reverse cards, I'm not really focused on reverse cards because this is more of a predictive reading. However, if I feel like with the reverse cards a message needs to be addressed, I will definitely address it, okay? You have the 10 of Wands here in reverse for pile number 3, okay? Under that, you have the Star card in reverse, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 7 of Wands. 2 of Wands and the Lover's card. Ooh. You know what I feel, group number 3, this is going to be a very, very, very heavy message. I feel like out of all the groups, the number 3 group is the most wounded, okay? You're the most wounded. I feel like something really just affected you. Like, I really, really feel like something really, really, really affected you, and it affected you on a very big scale, okay? The ninth house deals with your education. It deals with your spirituality. It deals with your philosophy. What, you know, how do you view like philosophy in the world? How do you view, you know, what are your opinions on things? I feel for many of you, you're coming in as the High Priestess, which is Pisces energy. Some of you could be a Pisces water sign, and I'm picking up Leo energy here as well too. I'm also picking up Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Okay. I strongly feel like there was a situation that happened. Okay. Lots of chaos here for you. I feel that this group number 3, there could be opportunities that are going to be making themselves available to you. The 9th house is all about expansion. It's all about getting out of your comfort zone. It's all about traveling. It's all about broadening your horizons, you know, starting a new job that's completely different from the one that you've done before in the past. But a lot of you may not be ready for this new opportunity, okay? Group number 3 has plenty of opportunities, but the opportunities that are going to be available to you, group number 3, are going to require you to make some sacrifices. They're going to require you to maybe move away to another country, to maybe work in another country, live in another country. I feel like some of you may have to let go of a relationship that you're in because you need to expand your horizons, okay? So some of you could have decided to maybe leave somebody because you needed to focus on your financial aspect or the things that are most important to you. But I feel at the same time like this is about either choosing between yourself or choosing between the needs of other people, okay? A lot of you are really trying to look within yourselves and look within your spirituality to find the answers of where you're going to be going, okay? Because the 9th house, this transformation that's happening for you is happening within 9th house matters, okay? So this is all about expanding. And if you are halting your expansion, if you're halting your ability to be the greatest person that you can be within yourself, then you're only cheating yourself. You're only, giving less to yourself. So this is what this is about, okay? I also strongly feel that some of you are really connected to somebody right now in your life. You could be in a relationship, you may be in a relationship, you may not, but if you are in a relationship, I feel like you're really connected to somebody, or you could have been connected to somebody. And for many of you, you've chosen to maybe walk away or move away from this person, okay? I still feel like there's a lot of love between you and this person. However, there's something in your life that you had to consider, or you will have to consider when it comes to your future, and when it comes to your ability to expand, when it comes to your education, when it comes to your spirituality, when it comes to your lifelong journey, okay? Because this transit that's happening for you, it's going to affect your life long term. It's going to affect your life in a way where this is about your future. This is about you making plans for your future. And a lot of you don't know what to do. You could be a little bit quiet about the situation, okay? I feel like many of you are thinking about moving or leaving because you know that there's going to be a better opportunity for you. But for many of you, you're conflicted, you're confused. Some of you are maybe in pain from a situation that didn't work out, or something came to an end. For some of you, there was an ending. There was a major ending that happened for you, or there will be a major ending that happens for you. And this is what wakes you up. You have a wake-up call because something ends or something doesn't work out in the way that you wanted it to work out. And now it's like you're going to have to make a new pathway, a new plan, really. Some of you haven't created this plan yet, but I feel like this plan is going to be in the works. This is what you're going to be focused on. A lot of you as well, and during this transit, are going to be focused on building stability for yourself. The Emperor card fell out, so some of you could be in Aries. I strongly feel like you're going to be working on building stability for yourself, because there could be a lack of stability in your life, okay? And a lot of you are worried because there could be a lack of stability here. Let's see what other messages you have. I also feel for some of you, I'm getting this strong message that if you don't act, like there was an opportunity for you in another country, or there was an opportunity for you to develop yourself in another country. I feel like for some of you, if you didn't take that opportunity, you should consider taking that opportunity because it's going to better your life. And I also feel like for some of you, you're torn between whether or not you should take this opportunity, okay? And it could be in relation to it could be in relation to your family. It could also be in relation to your spiritual growth as well too, okay? So there could be an opportunity that you miss, okay? I feel like for some of you, you went through a very, very hard time with somebody from your past. I feel like things have not completely closed out between you and this person, and this could be another reason why you're finding it hard to maybe, move forward in your life, okay? Some of you are trying to find new love. This is for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, you're trying to find new love. And I feel like because of the past events that have taken place in your life, it's been hard for you to build some sort of solid commitment or connection with people. And there's also a lack of trust for some of you, like when it comes to people. This could have been because of somebody in the past, and this could be the reason why a lot of you don't move very quickly when it comes to a relationship. However, the cards are telling me that it's okay to move forward and it's okay to start a new beginning. Many of you are going to be starting a new beginning because there was a place that you were supposed to travel to, or there was some sort of offer that you got. It could have been in another country. It could have been something overseas, something you didn't take the opportunity in this. And what it's telling me is that you're thinking too much about this opportunity. 7 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune and the 3 of Wands. You thought about this opportunity to go to this place and start something new, but something stopped you. The 3 of Wands in reverse is telling me that something stopped you. And this opportunity that you've been thinking about a lot, 7 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune, this is telling me that you need to start using your intuition about this, okay? You need to think about this opportunity. It may seem like a small opportunity, but it's one that you could work on and develop here. And this with the Wheel of Fortune is telling me that there is a lot, like there's a positive promise that things could really work out for you. But some of you are still holding on to something from the past, and this could be holding you back. And you're trying to make something from the past work, but I think you need to focus on the future, and you need to focus on the things that are going to expand your future and expand your life. Because I feel like for some of you, if you don't rush into this and you take your time, and you're thinking too much about this, then you're going to miss the opportunity, because you're waiting. There's something you're waiting on. And there could have been a situation, like I said, from the past that didn't work out. You're so focused on the things that didn't work out in the past, and you're trying to fix things that didn't work out in the past instead of focusing on, this new beginning that you're going to have. You got the Hierophant here and the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So a lot of you are not committed to working on this. You're not committed on working on this in your life when you should be. This is what you should be working on. Okay? So this is about your future. Like if you pick number 3, this is about your future. A lot of you are focused on the past, why things didn't work out. Some of you are trying to work things out with this person from the past. You're trying to do things at a slow pace to work things out with this person from the past. No, you need to focus on this new beginning that's happening for you, okay? And let go of the past so that you can expand in the future, because there's positive things coming in for you with this 9th house here. Let's get 3 important messages for group number 3. 3 important spiritual messages for group number 3, please. Okay, that's it. So a lot of you are going to be healing from a situation in your past, okay? Like I said, there was a devastating situation that happened with you and someone from the past. I feel like you're going to be finally focusing on developing yourself. You're going to be giving more to yourself and focusing on expanding yourself. A lot of you are working on building stability within yourself, the Queen of Pentacles energy. I feel like for a small percentage of you, there could be some sort of news or some sort of communication from somebody from your past, because there was a lack of healing there's a lack of healing that took place between you and someone from the past. There was some sort of perhaps ending between you and this person. However, this person didn't completely walk away from you and you didn't completely walk away from them, okay? So you're still energetically connected. I feel this for a lot of people. I did feel this for group number 2 as well. You're still connected to somebody who you either have a karmic connection with or some sort of soulmate connection. But I feel for some of you with this card here, I'm going to clarify the Lovers card just because I'm curious. Who this person is and what this situation is. I feel like you are slowly getting over this person, but you still have them in your mind. You still have a space for them in your soul, really. But there is some sort of unfinished business here, and I feel like during this Saturn cycle, you're going to get a taste of how things are going to get resolved between you and this person. But there is still some unfinished business there with this person. Let's clarify the Lovers card. Why is the Lovers card here? Okay, that one fell out. Give me 1 second. Yeah, World card. So there's going to be an ending that takes place between you and this person. Okay, and I'm not saying that this is a person you're with now. If you're with someone new now, I'm not talking about someone new. This is someone from your past. So you're going to be closing a cycle out with this person because a lot of you have not completely healed from this person or what they did to you. But there's going to be some sort of closure here. And this closure is going to be very positive because it's going to help you have this new passionate beginning. If you have someone new or you're looking for someone new, I feel like this energy could have been blocked. Because of the fact that this happened and it didn't close out. But during the Saturn cycle, it's going to get closed out and you're going to be able to heal more from the situation, and you're going to be able to expand yourself the way that you need to expand yourself, because a lot of you couldn't because of this past trauma. Okay, the past trauma is connected to everything is going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine, okay? So this is what this card is, which is the 10 of Swords in this tarot deck. Okay, so let's pull a card for your angels. What angel is going to be around you? Group number 3. What's the important message? Ooh, that one flew out very quickly. Okay, so that's your message. The miracle of prayer. So this prayer card for me, it means some of you may not believe in praying, or you may not believe in God or whatever. Even if you do, prayer is strong, but I'm picking up that you need to have this ability, or you should have, I suggest you should have. This card is connected to the 9th house because the 9th house is connected to Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is a very optimistic sign. It's a sign that is very positive. Okay, so the miracle of prayer means that when you pray, it's more of saying it's done. Okay, so if you pray to have a better job, you say, thank you, I receive this new job. Okay, that's a form of prayer. Or you say, thank you, I receive this new relationship, it has been done. So prayer is not really begging, it's more of saying thank you. Thank you that it's been done. So this angel is going to help you to create that, okay? Also, look at this angel. He or she, it doesn't matter, the arms are crossed. This person's very fixed. This is fixed energy. This is about believing and knowing that whatever you ask for, whether it's through prayer or it's through affirmations or it's through your spiritual connection with Source, it's going to happen for you, but you need to stand in your power. You need to have optimism like the sign of Sagittarius with the 9th house, and you need to be ready to expand your beliefs, okay? So if you're praying for something, accept that it's been done for you already. Thank the universe for giving it to you and stand in that power and make it happen, okay? So the message for you is thank you. I'm not going to say the angel's name because I don't want to butcher the angel's name. So just read it. Okay. Thank you for delivering my prayers to heaven. Okay. So this is the divine source. This is about really wanting something. You want something that's going to propel you into your future. Okay. And this is what I'm seeing for group number 3. All right. So I do hope you all got positive messages from this reading. And I really hope that this new cycle can bring you positive, expanding changes into your life. And as always, I'm sending you love, and I will see you on the next one. Be sure to join the family, comment, like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who you believe needs to hear these messages. Okay? Thanks so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.